Shoot. Literally right as I unmuted, Cosmo attacked me. Shh. Straight up. Thank you. Also, hi, Cat Wizard. Alrighty. Ouch. So yeah, hi everybody. Happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and productive for y'all. Um, Today's been kind of chill. I had a thing I was doing before stream started, so that's why I'm late. So I think we will at least be going to 10 tonight, just to kind of compensate. At least if I don't first. I've been trying to make sure that I take my supplements and stuff to try to make sure that I have more energy during the day. My times. Yeah. I've been trying to take like supplements and stuff to try to make sure that I have enough energy. To like do the things that need doing. I forgot that I should have checked. I should have checked this button because my light punch button is acting a little sticky, which is not a good sign. But I would have had to like get out my screwdriver sets and like actually open up the arcade stick and try to clean it off, clean out the inside, and that's more effort than I'm willing to put forth right now. Yeah, it's only a little bit. Worst comes to worst, I can just switch over to my drone, and we should be good to go. Yeah, a little. The obsidian, the main reason why the reason why I got the obsidian in particular, like this is the obsidian. It's relatively big because whoops, hit my microphone. It's relatively big because like this is how big my hand is. To be entirely clear, right? People who have met me in person can probably attest to this. I have, I guess, maybe relative to my build, TM, my hands are kind of big. So, like small controllers and stuff like that are not great for me. So that's why like the obsidian. So like a drone is probably about like the smallest thing I can play on comfortably, I think. And the drone is maybe about like of this size. The drone is maybe about like 60% the size of this thing. So worst comes to worst, I can play on that, and it'll kind of go from there. Yeah, I like big fight stick boxes, but I have like a little hot 42 board. Yeah. So yeah, because my hands are gigantic, well, because my hands are relatively big compared to my build as I understand it, or at least my palms are, or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. My main point being is just that it's like, yeah, I prefer a bigger fight stick in situations like this because it's more comfortable. I have more room to like spread my hand out. and do stuff like that, which makes it less of a pain to play. So yeah, the main plan is after stream today, I'm probably going to sit down and work on some stuff related to... Oh yeah, I have good news on that front. I think I said this during last stream, but there's a good chance that because my brain is empty, I completely forgot. I did manage to pull a job interview for next week, Wednesday. I do have to prepare like a 5-minute teaching lesson thing as part of that. So probably once stream is over, I'm going to go run and do that. So if anybody like hits me up afterward and they're like, "Where's SJ? What's he doing?" Assume that like I'm just like deep in trying to get like the first run of that stood up and going, so that I can like figure out people to ask to sit and listen to it as like a test run for me to sort of figure out if I'm doing the thing right. They're offering part-time hours, and probably it would wind up changing. I'm not going to. I'm speaking things. I'm kind of just speaking it into the universe, primarily from a "this would help if I had it" perspective. Probably, if I were to get this job, yeah, I'd have to probably wind up changing stream days, or at least shifting times a little bit, if I was going to stream on the same days. Mostly because probably wouldn't start till like September-ish, maybe, depending on what they say. Depending on what they say during the interview. But from the little things I was looking into, it's highly likely that I wouldn't start till like September or so. But then from there, I would probably be doing part-time work for at least, running on my own calculations, I probably need to do at least 4 or 5 days a week, in order to make sure that like I'm making enough to not be in a situation where I'm pushing my luck, which means either I shift stream to start much later, or I shift stream to start much later, or I take a day out of the week and we just do, like right now off the top of my head, I'm thinking that if I have to do something, it might be that Fighting Fridays either shift to a different day or I put them later on a Friday in order to make it work. Because ideally, and then like I might have to do game dev streams like to account for like travel time. I'd have to move them to be like an hour later, maybe, depending on where I'm coming in from and all of that other stuff. So things are still a little bit in the air right now as far as that's concerned. I knew it was a possibility when I started working again that there's like a good chance that I'd have to probably knock streams back down to twice a week. What I know for sure is that like Sunday streams will probably still be happening either way, but we'll have to see about one of the other two. Because I think the probably is the spinning scythe. Oh, it's supposed to be the, I think, the light version. Keeps you from rolling too far over. Okay, so why? Okay. Yeah, okay, it's the light version. Cool. Okay, I see. So you would do something like this. If you really felt like burning all that. But yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. Yeah. OD Vinyl Horn Juggles can be a little bit tricky. I wanted to... Okay, that's 30 combos. Alright. I haven't done like my spacing checks and spacing warm-ups, but I was playing the other day, so I don't need them quite as much. Alright, so I told myself I was going to wait for a minute before getting into ranked matches with Elena.
Here comes a new challenger.
I think I've progressed enough that I'm ready. So we're going to do our ranking matches and see where we wind up. And go from there. I didn't react in time. Okay. They're probably gonna nail me with a DP at the time that I least expect it, honestly. That's fair. I bet a little too hard there. I jumped a little too early, otherwise I would have been able to get it back. But they saved the critic card, which is wise of them. Yeah, not a bad call. Because they cashed out for damage. Put me close to the corner and back into the corner. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I hesitated a little bit too much. But I think maybe if I'm careful, I might have a better understanding now of... Yeah, okay. Never mind, I don't actually have as much of a grip. I think I'm hesitating too much and giving too much ground. Because I'm afraid of getting hit by something. Yeah, nah. That was cute. I respect it, but no. This isn't going to kill, but I want to deliberately put them in a position where yeah, I wanted to deliberately put them in a position where, essentially speaking, I wanted to make it so that if they were going to force a reversal or do something like that, they would have to use a super. Yeah, they do that a lot. So either perfect parry. The problem with trying to like perfect parry it is that at that particular distance, no. Why are you trying to drive impact there? No. Yeah, like they keep trying to drive impact at certain weird spots, and that's getting them fucked up. Because either I block it, and they don't get anything out of it, or okay, well, Yeah. Yeah. See, they keep trying to do. Yeah, no, I got hit by that. After all that, I could have baited that if I was thinking a little more carefully, but I wasn't. Touched it out, baby. If they'd stopped drive impacting in certain weird spots, they probably would have made it alright. But they kept trying to force drive impacts in certain spots, and it's like, nah, can't do that. Oh, okay, here we go. Elena mirrors. Okay, the most important thing is that this Elena, I hope, does not skip the intro. If you skip the intro as an Elena player in the Elena mirror, you barely get to see the fist bump. Wrong one. Yep. Yeah. This is where we start getting annoying. Now it's a matter of like... Right, can't do that. Yeah. So does that. Yeah. Yeah, they know enough of the shit. It's a little hard. Like that's plus. If you block that, it's plus. So that did enough damage. I'm so happy. Horn. Nope, I'm gonna get hit. You should have just taken the damage. Oh, I guess not. That's fair, actually. I was like, you really should have just taken the damage so you could have like pushed in a little more. But that's me, I guess. Ooh, got me with the cross cut. Yeah, nah, like you're not close, but not that close. This is still pretty hard. I might lose this one, even in still. What? There should have been a gap there. There we go. Yep, just had to pressure them. Yeah. Because the main thing mostly was, I don't really know how to describe that particular matchup. With Elena, it's one of those things where you spend a lot of time like picking at people with normals and things like that. Goop on them with like overhead low and things of that nature. Hey Rigel. How you doing? Hopefully well. Oh hey, it's our buddy Akuma. I should have pushed my luck a little just to see what he would have done. Pretty good. How about yourself? Doing alright. Adamant. Good. Ooh, I could have been hit by yeah, I could have been hit by a command throw out of that Astral Warp if they'd been on the ball, and that would have stunk a little. Party starter. If Akuma hits you with that and you block it standing, you can't really punish it. It's really plus. You have to block it crouching so that he misses the second hit, and then he kind of eats shit. Nope, that's fair. There you go. Yeah, like ideally. Ideally with um ideally with Elena, when you try to use her crouching medium kick, you're trying to catch people that are walking away from you. Because if they're walking away, they have to stand up. And if they're standing up, that means that they get hit by Elena's crouch medium kick target combo, which is basically just it's free real estate. Yeah, that's my fault. I jumped there when I shouldn't have done that. Party starter. I shouldn't have done that. After that, I should have just let Akuma just jump instead of trying to slide afterward. Yeah, see? Like, the jumps now are to catch me sliding, which means I need to slide less. And I also need to jump less. Yeah, so now we're having a reverse situation where they've adapted to me. Hey, Stubby. So, I need to slide less, I need to jump less. I have to approach this more from the ground. There we go. And that's why I'm like, I have to slide this, because now I can threaten it more occasionally. I can threaten the slide more often if I'm not trying to do it all the time. Yep, party starter. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh. I'll still take that trade though. And that's why I stopped sliding so much. Because once I'm like staying on the ground, once I'm not, oh, I did say hi to Steffi. Once I'm not like sliding a lot, right? Akuma stops jumping so much, which means that I can focus a little more on the ground game. If I am doing enough slides that people start jumping to try to avoid getting popped by the slide, that's when I start looking more carefully for jumps so that I can like I can either air to air with like JMP or anti-air with Scratch Wheel. Hey, Cat Wizard, your boy's on. It's your punchy boy. Not the boxing one, the bearded one. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I should have been a little easier after that. I maybe could have done something afterward, but okay. Yeah, you're not going to here, you're just trying to check and block the jabs. So I need to think about I need to think of a different answer. Oops, I messed up that punish. Yeah, that's fair. I shouldn't have tried that. Ooh, you shouldn't have done that. I understand why they did that, but they shouldn't have done that. They were expecting that I was gonna try to like press a button there, and I didn't, and then their shit got rocked. But they were expecting that. Yeah, I know, they weren't gonna fall for that again. Yeah, no, that's my fault. I was jumping too much. Alright, that was the last one. Diamond, what rank? I don't know which rank I got. Diamond 3. Not too bad. I meant to keep parrying. But Diamond 3 sounds about right. Mostly because I'm still in situations like this where it's like, a lot of it is that I'm just getting checked by a lot of like jabs into Hadoken. And a lot of them just like deliberately walking a little bit back out of my spacing to like fuck with like that kind of stuff. So like you notice how like the Ryu will walk in a little bit and then just do a jab. Very deliberately just trying to probe. Yeah, that's good block. Yeah, I'm dead. So yeah, the hard part about this matchup, specifically against this person, was that they were... part that I couldn't really figure out how to do what to do about was a lot of the fact that they were doing a lot of like very good walking to sort of control space, and then they're like, oh yeah, jab, lol, jab, lol, jab, lol, jab. And I don't mean that in like a, oh, they're being scrubby way, but in a very, I couldn't figure out how to check that. I couldn't figure out how to check that in such a way that was relatively convenient. Slide would go under it, but I have to have like the spacing to slide in from farther away than the jab would hit, and they kept walking very deliberately into my space.
Fight with all your heart. I'm ready to go.
Stop that. And they tried to DI too much. Couldn't break through. Good one. It's not gonna kill, because Marisa has too much health, probably. And that was like straight up off of Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I was walking. I didn't drive rush. That was such a bad call. Maybe if I had pressed the button for sure, but like now I was walking. Yeah, they tried it, and I respect it, but... Nah, couldn't make it in time. Yeah, that's good corner carry. Yeah. Yep, that's fair. Yeah, I'm dead. That is so much damage. Jesus Christ. Alright. Ooh, I didn't mean to sweep there. Well, I would have gotten hit anyway because I was gonna do the slide input. Gladius. That is at least half my life. I'm pretty sure that's at least half my life. Yeah. Nope, I fucked up. I have to do better with my confirms off of my lights. That's the part that's getting messed up. Because if I can get more consistently like this, like my standing light kick out or standing light punch out as a confirm, yeah, because like that stops very quickly, or that stops at a very like that works fine at really close distances, but in order to like actually get proper confirms, I need to be getting into standing light kick like that. You need to stop doing that. Yeah, I will bury.
Final round. Fight.
Loosen
You dropped it though. This should probably kill. Because even with Marisa having extra health, he's like, yeah, like you're not living that. Aside from them dropping combos, which happens to everybody, the main thing is that I don't think they had enough. They were a little eager to burn dry. And they're DIing in predictable spots.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ah, shit, it's them.
Round one. Fight.
Damn. I don't know if I landed in time to actually get a drive impact in the right situation there or not. Couldn't tell. God damn it. Yeah, Dawson is interesting because as a character, generally speaking, because his defensive options are not like... His defensive options aren't non-existent, but they're basically all really dependent on either you know how to teleport really well, or you have a really good understanding of system mechanics. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do drive impact.
Dawson win. Round one. Fight.
Didn't want to do my enough one there. I wanted to... Yeah. Yeah.
Round two. Fight.
No. Nope. Yeah, I was standing, so I couldn't duck out of that. Yeah, and basically any sim player you fight, it's one of those two situations. Either they don't know enough about how to actually steer the character that you can work your way around it, or they know enough to just not do foolishness where they put themselves into specific stuff. So in this particular case, yeah, the sim outplayed me. It is what it is.
Come on now. Get into the groove. You can try this.
But Diamond 3 seems about right, relatively speaking, for this. My anti-airs are a little bit scuffed. And I don't quite have, my spacing isn't quite where I would like it to be either, as far as, like, Elena is concerned. My punishes are still not quite there yet. Hey, Shiny. Nope. Oops. Nope. Already starter. I'm dead. But yeah, that double kick Akuma does is his standing heavy kick, like I was saying earlier. If you block it standing, you don't really get a lot out of it. If you block it standing, like you have to block it crouching so the second hit whips you if you want to punish it. Like that. I'm gonna punish that, bro. Like, or you could have punished that, Pam. Sorry, I need to like not make assumptions like that. Yep, Flame Decimate. Yep. I could have turned that into spin side. So yeah, basically with Akuma, when he does a standing heavy kick, if you either jump over it at close enough range, or if you duck it, which is usually like the safer way to deal with it, because like unless he's doing very specific things, you don't have to worry about getting hit by overheads. Yeah, and this is why I was like ducking understanding heavy kick is better, because you're guaranteed if you jump it and you happen to jump over him, you don't get a punish really. So if you're trying to deal with standing heavy kick, it's better to try to crouch under it. But if you don't crouch under it and you just block it standing, like you just have to accept it. But it's not your turn. And that's the hard part about like always trying to duck it, is that Akuma does have like 2 overheads. So it's one of those things, if you're not paying attention, like you will in fact, like if you're not paying attention, you will in fact get like caught by Akuma popping you with one of the 2 overheads while you're trying to duck his standing heavy kick. Yeah, good. There was a gap there, and I could have done drive impact back if I'd realized, like, yeah, like that situation where I got hit by drive impact, I could have done it back. There are basically no situations where if you are allowed to drive impact, if you're allowed to, that's the key part that I said, if you're allowed to, right? So assuming that like you actually had a gap in the Like, there's a gap there. Like, I could have drive impacted that if I knew the drive impact was coming. But, you know, you don't. Sometimes you don't, and that's fine. I shouldn't have tried that. That's my fault. Because he was plus after the chop. If I'd been reacting, I know we have an ad break. If I'd been a little bit more on the ball. If I'd been a little bit more on the ball, I probably could have done scratch wheel and knocked Akuma out of the air there, but I wasn't quite there. How are you doing, Shiny? How the catch? Hopefully well.
Interesting.
I'm ready to go.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Let's see. Launch. Past Nightmare. I should be. Oh, almost dead. I guess if it was Psycho Punisher, I'd probably different. I should see if I can sneak in overhead a little more often. I like how to push those. Huh. Not sure why they gave me back. I'm not sure if they deliberately gave it back to me just to make the 10 more impressive, but or something else, but let's see. You good? Alright, this is weird. I don't know why they stopped playing all of a sudden, but... overhead. Listen to the pin. Yeah, no. I might have had enough time to drive impact, maybe, but I don't think I had the health to live it anyway, even if I had. launched. Wait, it's plus. Why am I pressing buttons there? Yeah. I gotta hold that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I just realized I was pressing buttons trying to punish Bison after something where he was plus. It's like, I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's plus. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that there. Cool. Yeah, Psycho Punisher, I'm dead. Well, I thought I was. I should be. Yeah. Like that big... Yeah! That big tia! Not like the double-handed smash one. That one I think is plus. Yeah, that's the overhead. Yeah, that. Yeah, it was weird. Not that they were like flip. It's weird because they had the 9 streak. Either they let me or they stopped for whatever reason before getting the 10 and then cleaned up afterward. Which makes me go like either in my mind's eye, I'm like either you were that confident that you could like let me think that I have it and then punch me in the shit to make me look like a fool or something else. I'm like, I don't know which. I don't really like either of those options, but the moment that I got hit by OD Snatcher was not a good time. Go. And save meter. No need for meteor volley or anything like that. Regular scratch, like regular heavy scratch, like if I did just heavy scratch wheel, I might have killed, but I didn't, I wasn't sure. No, I hesitated 2 times. If I'd been looking more carefully when I hit with the crouching medium kick, I could have converted over into spin scythe and then would have been a kill because I could have just done say 3 done deal. Hey cowards, if you're here, it's at 10 hours. There we go. We're figuring it out. Yep, there we go. Gotten ahead a little now. Yeah, you're gonna have to stop doing that. Yeah, like if you're gonna be doing that, you gotta start doing more kill. You gotta start doing more kill rush cancels, but yep. And now I can start getting away with the overheads again. I should slide a little bit less in this particular round. I don't know if this will kill. I don't think so, because I got it off of a pretty low damage starter. Never mind. I was like, the starter was not the best, so it might not kill. But Spin Scythe is really, really good for just confirming SA3. Elena it's interesting, but like with Elena in particular, the thing that I note mostly is that like Spin Scythe is extremely easy to confirm Super Art 3 off of. So if you have it, if you have SA3 and you land Spin Scythe, GG's pretty much insofar as like if you damage them enough.
Let us begin.
Oh hey, it's Ryu.
I'm ready to go.
Round one. Fight.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Round two. Fight.
I meant to do another button in between all of those to like actually confirm that, but I messed up. Yeah, they're calm. Okay, good. They're waking up for that, but not enough for that.
Elena, win! Round 1. Fight!
Buddy, why were you trying to donkey kick there? Yeah, that was a good call, actually.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. Good punch.
This is my chance!
Might die. I couldn't think of like the max damage punish at all, so I'm just gonna have to go with this. It's not max damage, but it's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, never mind. It still killed anyway because shit. Okay.
Elena, win!
Yeah, I don't know. Like in this situation, max damage might have been something like I would have had to do spinning scythe, launch, something like spinning scythe, launch, rhino horn, and then SA3, and not drop any of that. And I didn't trust myself to not fuck it up, so I just went for the simple punish. Hey, it's Ken.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah, he did standing heavy punch, that's why. Yeah, fair. I did that too early. If I was even gonna get away with that at all. Sure. Yep. Huh. Was that unsafe enough for a sweep? Probably, I guess. Okay, right. No, I have to be careful. So, the thing about Jinrai kicks, right? And the specific Jinrai kick, then it has what you saw there, where you can just like naturally punish. Yeah, I'm not dead, but it'll hurt. Ken has a thing with Jinrai kicks where I am dead actually. Never mind, I'm full of shit. If he uses medium Jinrai, I think it is. If he uses medium Jinrai kick and then does the Shin kick afterward, and you try to drive impact those hits, you'll get fucked up. Like it's a done deal. Yeah, see? And it's specifically if he does the shin kick. Yeah, and then if he hits, he's plus enough that he can kind of continue doing pressure stuff afterward.
Enjoy the trip.
Dan didn't catch him high enough for the punish. Yeah.
Ken wins.
So basically, you can tell if you're good with audio cues, you can tell which version of Jinrai, that like spinning snap kick, right?
Hey, you want some exciting?
That spinning snap kick that he does into like the shin kick or whatever. You can tell which version of the that's the Jinrai. You can tell which version of Jinrai he's using based on what sound clip he makes. If you're playing in English and you hear him say "Teya," that's the that's medium Jinrai, which he can use for frame traps if he does the shin kick afterward. Oh, it shocks again. All right. Yeah, okay, let's see.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, like that thing that I just drive impacted, I'm pretty sure it's plus on block. And I spent a lot of time trying to like Bison after that and getting my shit pushed in. Right. I'm just messing up the input when I try to do. Yeah, I'm fucking cooked because that's SA3.
Your time.
And here.
M. Bison. Round 1.
Yeah. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to slide. Yeah, like that's plus, and I keep trying to press buttons after that. Is the overhead safe enough? I can't punish it afterward. Wouldn't surprise me. Because that's the thing, like Bison's mobility, like Bison is not like super mobile as a character necessarily. But he makes up for it by just having really good pressure. Defensively, basically all you get defensively is like system stuff like you get system stuff like drive impact and drive reversal and things like that. That's gonna detonate. Yeah, I'm cooked.
Unlimited.
Yeah, I'm cooked. Which basically means that I'm pretty sure Shocks literally let me have that round Like Shox literally let me have that match last time, and then was like, "Lol, Lamau, haha."
Hey, you want some excitement in your life?
Which annoys me a little bit because I'm like, don't toy with people like that. Just like actually play the match straight. But
Round one. Fight. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
yeah, me hovering it around this. Me hovering it around Diamond 2-3 with Elena makes sense because like I don't have I admit that my spacing is still not quite there. And I am still struggling a little bit with like being able to confirm when people are standing up. A lot of her combos. I shouldn't have done that. Now Sonic Booms are covered too fast to like realistically drive impact with them most of the time. I need to stop trying to do that.
Go back to basic training. Round two. Fight.
Okay. I need to chill out.
Sonic boom.
There we go. So basically that's the thing, right? Like Guile, if you don't approach him at all, Guile can just wall you out on him. So you don't want to do that. So you want to approach him at least a little bit. The key is mostly that you want to be careful about how hard you aggress. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if this will kill. I think it will. Because Elena... Yeah, because I was looking at like its critical art, and for some reason, me just doing that does way more damage than it feels like it should do in these situations. But yeah, the thing about like fighting Guile is that, again, you don't want to be too passive necessarily and like not do anything. But the thing is that like Guile specializes in, from a defensive perspective, like Guile will be able to kind of just like sit down and whittle you down all day. If you try to just like hard sit and don't interact with him at all, then he has issues. But basically, in order to like, for Guile, in order for Guile to like really, like if Guile is going to try to like push a situation, when he doesn't already have like Sonic Booms or something out, he has to spend a lot of time, like he has to spend a lot of time like. He has to spend resources or spend time to set up situations where he can like go in. So while you can't like when you out guile, it's not so much that you like hard out turtle him as much as like you manage to engage him just enough times that you force him to have to come into your turf and then go from there. But the thing is that if you push too hard, try to get in on him, and you're not careful about what you're doing, like he'll kind of just push your shit in. Because his buttons are really good, and defensively and wall, and like from a wall perspective, he can and will like outwall you. Like he'll out turtle you. Same thing that Wizard was saying. It's very easy for him to do that. So you still have to like push him and like, push on him a little bit, and then force him to sort of come to you. Because then he has to like either spend time setting up sonic booms, or spend in this game spend like drive meter in order to like actually be able to pop in on you. Yeah, no, I got hit by that because Sonic Hurricane is strike and roll. Yeah, no, I was expecting that. I'm not gonna hurt a lot though when I'm at a drive disadvantage now. Yeah, that was kind of inevitable. Because the thing is that, like, for example, when Guile's like poking with his like crouch medium kick and stuff like that, he can't do that forever. Okay. If I hadn't gone for Moon Glider afterward, I could have. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Overheaded. Yeah, drive rush overhead. That's so plus. On hit. Yeah, I got cooked. Yeah. Nope. Like, Sonic Boom just recovers too fast, you cannot drive impact it. But okay, cannot is a very strong way of putting it. Attempting to drive impact a Sonic Boom is just a very easy way to die. It's not something you should do in this game. Like, trying to drive impact the Sonic Boom is not really a good idea. Shouldn't do it. If you have a good sense for when the Guile is throwing Sonic Booms, neutral jumping is probably better. Because the thing about if you forward jump a Sonic Boom too far out, Guile will flash kick you. Same principle behind, like, why past a certain point you don't jump forward over Hadokens from Ryu. Because a Ryu that understands at least the basics of how to use a fireball will throw fireballs at like mid or long range to make you jump. And if you jump forward and they use a certain strength of fireball, you'll get hit by a Shoryu while you're trying to get over the fireball. Yeah, don't know why he DI'd there. Probably they thought I was gonna press something that I couldn't cancel, and then I was gonna get hit. And technically I did press something I couldn't cancel, but I backed up first, and they didn't have the health to soak it. That's fair. I almost beat that punish and nearly died for it. I would have been screaming. If I'd done any version of spin side to side from light, because I thought I had enough meter for Super R3. If I'd done any version of spin side aside from light, we would have beefed that punish and I would have died. Yeah, fair. Well, you can. Yeah, no. See? I made it too obvious that I made it too obvious, and I shouldn't have done that. After I got the drive impact and got it blocked, I should have just been chill. But I was really thirsty, and I thought I could force a situation. My fault. There we go. So yeah, Diamond 3 fits about right for what I know with Elena right now, because I don't have a lot of like really optimized stuff, and it's like, And that does present its own problems.
Here comes a new challenger.
Well, I'm gonna get a lot of Ryu matchup experience, tell you what.
Round one.
Yeah, no. Scatter you. Ooh. Yeah, if I hadn't been impatient, I would have been able to punish that. I was not willing. I didn't really do the calculus correctly on my try in that situation. Plus, why'd I do that? Yeah, that's gonna hurt. But now I know what button they like to jump in with. So if I'm looking for the jump and I catch it, I just gotta scratch wheel it. Because they're just gonna try to like hit with like deep jump ins. Fuck. Ah, I could have caught them walking back. Would have been a done deal. Dreams. Stop that. Like, I've got the life advantage. Like, I'm not coming to you. You need to do something. Like, I don't know why you thought I was going to approach you. You got Denjin on deck. And I don't trust my reflexes enough to be able to, like, stuff that. Like, why would I approach you? You know, you gotta rethink that. Not a bad call, because it gives us time to regenerate drive. I have lost a significant percentage of my health. So, not a bad call in that situation. That, I should have been able to block that, because Moonglider is too safe. I just didn't block. Yeah, they weren't gonna do. They were gonna fall for that twice. That's my own fault. Yeah, fucking reaction Denjin. I respect it though. So yeah, basically, I forgot the rule right afterward. If you see Ryu with a Denjin charge on deck, just be chill. Because, like, if he doesn't hit you with Denjin Hadoken and fuck your day up, he'll just throw... He'll just throw a regular Hadoken that just happens to be electrically charged, maybe, and it's like a fucking railgun. So you just chill.
Hey, you want some excitement in your life? Here comes a new
And so the main thing is mostly that. In that situation, I should have just chilled. I don't remember who had the life lead in that precise moment, but really, if it wasn't me especially, I didn't need to press my luck like that. Not without, like, a relatively, yeah, I messed up. So that time I got hit by the punch because I thought that I was going to get thrown, and it just stepped a little bit back and then hit me with standing heavy punch instead. Okay, so they're expecting that. Okay.
Akuma, win! Round one.
Let's see. Better punish it would have been couching media kick, but take what we can get. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I was willing to trust that Meteor Volley into Scratch Wheel would kill because Akuma has... If the average amount of health in Street Fighter 6 is 1,000 units, Akuma has 9,000. So there are certain things that would not kill other characters that will absolutely kill Akuma. Just because he does not have the health to soak it up. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to blow up the party starter, because like either it's possible that Elena's couching medium kick is medium punch and medium kick are both too slow, so standing medium kick might be fast enough, but that is something that we test in a labbing scenario and not live. Fair. But yeah, the thing about Akuma in particular is that because of that life deficit, every time Akuma gets hit, this is true of everybody in fighting games, right? Obviously, to a certain degree. But like, Akuma especially, like, getting hit as Akuma is one of the worst things that can happen to you. Because you just can't gamble your health like everybody else can. This is not a bad call, because it gives them time to get out of burnout and made it not nearly as much damage as they've been able to if they had resources like a super optimized punish or something, but you know. I should have just done the simple thing. I should have just done the simple combo and just done it, because Akuma wouldn't have lived that shit. Like, he doesn't have the health for it. Again, it's one of those things where a lot of veteran players are like, Akuma having a health deficit is not necessarily such a gigantic weakness, and they're not wrong, but it does make the difference in very like little tiny things, right?
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Yep. Good throw. Yeah, I tried to jump there, and I got fucking cooked for it, which is fair. I'm not upset about that. I tried to jump, but I got hit by like that standing medium punch that Jury did, so it's my own fault. Yeah.
Final round. Fight.
Good throw. I'm not sure what they tried there to try to make that work. It should kill. Is chip damage from normal blocks a flat amount or based on that? Nope, flat. They don't, it's not percentage based, it doesn't make sense. Chip damage is when it's calculated as flat. Characters don't take chip damage from normals unless they're in burnout. Any damage, any situation in which normally you would take chip damage, if you have drive meter left, it comes out of your drive gauge instead of your...
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, that's fair. Good throw. Good throw. Should be dead.
The joy of life can't be beat.
But yeah, to finish answering the question, because I halfway answered it, got really focused on what I was doing, and then gave an unanswered. Basically speaking, in Street Fighter 6, if you are not in burnout and you still have drive gauge, anything that would be counted as chip damage is dealt to your drive gauge first instead. If you are burned out, then each attack that you take will do a specified amount. Well, sorry, let me phrase it differently. I'm pretty sure that you do start taking chip damage from normals in burnout,
Let us begin.
but you definitely take chip damage from specials in burnout, and you can die from chip damage in burnout specifically.
Round 2. Fight.
That's just yeah, no, it's a flat amount. Tua being in burnout is not a good time for him at all.
Elena, win. Round 1. Fight.
Good show you. Yeah, I got hit by the overhead. But yeah, solar plexus strike, if you get hit by it, is like hella plus.
Not good enough.
Ooh, good jump to avoid getting hit by the slide. Why'd you? Why would you do that? Why would you do donkey kick when you burned out? I guess you thought I might not have blocked it, which is not the worst assumption to make, but takes a lot of balls for you. Yeah. Get hooked. Yeah, now you weren't getting out.
Elena,
I will eventually get to the point while playing these people where like I didn't mean to quit that. I will eventually get to the point while doing a lot of this where I'm not going to be able to get drive impacts nearly as easily. Didn't mean to do the roll there. Not ideal. Yeah, if I've been a little more patient.
Round 2. Fight.
It's my fault.
Judy wins. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
All right.
Final round.
There we go. Started to slip in a couple more overheads. Didn't want to do Rhino Horn there. Yep, that's fair. I was jumping there. Yep. Gonna spend for ooh. So. Couldn't get Scratch Wheel out in time. Messed up the input. Fine. I messed up the Scratch Wheel input and I wasn't able to get it.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Show me what you
Round 1.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, you can't do that. Gotta confirm standing if you're gonna do that one. Gotta do light Ryu and Boo. Or I think light or medium. Heavy is the only one that will launch upward like that. Yeah, I deserve that.
Round 2.
Yeah, let's see. not really mine. Yeah, you also have to space the Ryu and Boo. You can't just like fire and forget that shit. If you don't space it correctly, you get fucked up. Not gonna kill, but it's gonna hurt a lot.
Elena, win! Round 1. Fight!
Yeah, good though. Good though. Yeah, plus. Yeah, you got it.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh. I'm dead. If I had a little more health, I could have lived that. But, ugh. Okay. Thinking. There might have been a gap there, but I hit standing medium punch somewhere in there, and the gap was not that big. Damn it! They were just out of range. So the thing about Elena is that her Super Art 1 Meteor Volley, because of the combo capacity that it has, it's not invincible to strikes on startup unless they're like air attacks.
Here comes a new
So if you're trying to like reversal through something with Elena, you have to burn 2. You have to burn 2 super bars for that.
everything you have. Round 1. Fight!
Yep. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't fought. I don't think I've fought Zangief with the reason why I was doing jumps there is because I was trying to anticipate if Zangief was going to churn out like critical art or something. Because if Zangief had been able to like pull off a critical art, then that would have been bad news bears. I would have eaten an amount of damage that is significantly too much. I was lucky that Zangief did that so close because then I had time to slide. There's a certain amount of time during the startup of a drive rush that you cannot block. Only like, okay. Yeah. So I've been hit by SPD a lot in this matchup, but that doesn't mean the threat isn't there. I just have to be very deliberate about like how I approach this matchup in that particular sense. Like, yeah, no, heavy. So much damage. Oh. Yeah, this is the hard part, right? It's basically with Geef. Basically speaking, if you like late jump at that or like late DI that button, you explode it for free. He tried to do running bear grab at me again, and I did that. He needs to stop doing that. Done. Like you're not. That's like you're not doing that, bud. Like you're not getting out from that. We got about another half an hour before we're done.
Here comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight.
Ah, I missed the punish. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this keep is much less reckless. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. Much more difficult, but not impossible. As long as I'm not like overreaching a little bit. Yeah, good punish. So yeah, like I can't just like randomly slide a Zangief or I'll eat like a heavy SPD basically. Unless I space it really well. And even then I'll probably still eat an SPD for my trouble. I'm not dead. It's gonna critical, but I'm not dead. I have enough health to soak it. But this is literally the strongest critical art in the game. I'm going to lose at least 60% of my health. I'm not going to be able to clinch that like that again in this matchup. They'll be looking for that now. I get one of those, maybe, if I'm lucky. So they might have tried EXS. They're kind of like OD SPD trying to come out there. Yep. Good call. This doesn't like the jump, so. Heavy. That's a lot of damage. One chop is safe. Two is unsafe. You don't want to chop twice. I don't remember if you can special cancel the second or third chops, because then at least you can do like drive impact if you think they're gonna try to like poke with something a little heavier. But good. You're good. You're cooked. You're good. You're good. You're good, blood. Good night. Good night. You're good. Go to sleep.
Elena,
So I did manage to actually get that more than once. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull that off twice in a row, because usually people start looking for like the looksy-loo drive impact is what I call that, kind of, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to just do a cheeky DI when you're low on health and already stressed out, just to see if you're paying attention, and if you're not awake, I'll catch you in the corner, and then it's a done deal. Nightbot, don't be sleepy. It might be exclamation point quote ad. Or no, Nightbot is just having a real one. Oh, there we go. Now we're good. I should be very careful about doing that. Okay, Ryu. Alright, Ryu, just chill out a little, bud. Well, no, that's fair. I'm pressing buttons and I'm getting blown up. Shogeki that's heavy. Shogeki, that's plus. Damn, I thought Ryu was standing. Oh well. Pulling them back into the corner. Good go. Pinku. There's nothing worse than when some, like, for the match point, even though being burned out doesn't matter anymore, you burn them out and you kill them. Insult to injury, kind of. No. Yeah, that's fair. Good OD Shoryu. You did not have the meaty frames for that. And I respect that you tried, but no. No, but that's my fault. I tried to go for too many of those. Shoryu again. Damn it. If I'd done a different move, my hitbox would have been higher up, and I would have popped him in the jaw for that. Silly Ryu. I need to be careful how much I'm jumping in. Like that. Good throw. Damn it, didn't catch him high enough. Nope. That's plus. That's also plus. So basically, whenever Ryu does like the slow version of Hashogeki, where he just does the palm attack that looks like a Hadoken, if he does the very, very slow version of it, that shit's plus. You don't want to press a button after. It's his turn. You're gonna get hit. Fair. So yeah, you can forward jump over a Hadoken a certain distance and Ryu will not be able to show Ryu in time. That is a thing that you can do, but you have to know that distance very well. Nope. Good show, Ryu. Good throw. That's plus. And the thing that makes Hashogeki tricky to contest is that if Ryu changes which Hashogeki he uses, like the heavy one, you can like the heavy one, unless you set up very specific things, the heavy one can be interrupted. During, like, if he's doing a string of attacks and then he does it, you can interrupt the heavy one. It's possible. The light ones and the medium ones are meant to cover for him in those situations. Oh no, that doesn't work. Ah. I messed up. I might be dead. Maybe. Yeah. I messed up. And I should have done not that. Because, heavy spin scythe does juggle, but it knocks too far away. So I think it's like, hold on. Yeah, like if I'd done that and then done it fast, I would have actually gotten the combo and gotten the kill.
Ready? Then show me. I'm ready to go.
Round one. Fight.
And show kicks. Yeah, I tried to press 2 times there, crouching medium kick, and that was not fast enough. Step those buttons. Ooh. Didn't have to spend meter. That's good. Yeah. The thing about fighting Chun-Li that's kind of difficult is that he's very good at poking. So it's one of those situations where unless you're very specific about like how you approach dealing with her normals, you're gonna get poked out pretty easily, and then you kind of eat shit afterward. And then you have a bad time. Kicks. Expect that they tried, but unfortunately they didn't have enough meter to do a drive impact afterward, to do a drive impact after the drive rush, so they kind of just ate shit. You're done. You cannot let Elena get a spin side. Like if Elena gets a crouching medium kick, and you're within range, and you're standing up specifically, like you get fucked up. If the Elena you're fighting can confirm the spin side, you just eat shit. Yeah, that would have hit if I'd done that during that move matchup. Hey, it's Ed again.
Let's go. Ring the bell.
Let's go, ring the bell. Yeah, I'm gets the throw. Alright, Ed. That's fair. Alright, let's go. That's my fault. I tried to slide in from way too far away. I need to work on doing a little bit less of that. Let's... go. I gotta be careful about that. Yeah, fair. Unfortunate. Yeah, too far away. Yeah, fair. Yeah, if you don't cancel that. Good throw. Not gonna kill, I don't think.
The joy of life can't be beat.
And that's why I did that.
Elena,
Because I wasn't in burnout. So my thought was, if I drive rush in and I stop, either they're gonna do SA3, which I can react and punish pretty easily, and explode them for free, or they're gonna do something else. And I turned out to be right. That's fair.
round 2. Fight.
That's fair. Good throw. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Not gonna kill, but I want to just do the big damage. And that's why I did that. Because the spacing that Elena gets put at, they're both super R3 and critical R. Okay. Okay. Okay, I respect it. They said, give me the run back here in the long room. Give me that. And I respect that. I respect that.
Another fight is coming your way.
I respect that. Okay, Joker Quinn, you're a real one. I respect that. You want to run the sets long. I'm down for that. Yeah. Yep, very good. Fuck! Scratch... OD Scratch Wheel, you failed me. OD Scratch Wheel, how could you? You failed me.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, fair.
Elena,
Oh, okay, hold on. Because all right, if they're gonna bust out the boy, then they're gonna bust out the boy. I get it. I get it. We want to. All right, that's fair. I was trying to say, hold on. I was trying to tell them to hold on a second while I switch characters. I don't know if they actually saw me switch to Cammy and then quit, or quit because I didn't accept right away. But I was like, okay, no, I don't know. It could have been either one of those two. So I'm not gonna throw the shade. But if they saw me pull up the Cammy and pull up Master Rank and then go like, nah, I'm dipping, then that's one thing, right? But I don't know if they just thought that because I backed out, I didn't want to fight, which is not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to switch and I couldn't remember how. Because I'm like, all right, no, if you're gonna pull out Master Ken, like, all right, nah. Like, if I was like, yo, if that's the game, if that's the play, right? Like, I'm like, all right, if that's the play, then I respect it, but I'm coming at you with Cammy. If that's the heat you want to bring, hi Master Ken, with my Diamond 3 Elena, no, we're not doing that shit. Okay, Modern Bison. So I have to be careful with certain things because now I can get supered on reaction basically. Ooh.
I was really in my rhythm there.
Round 2.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. That's safe. Uh-huh. And then, there we go. Punisher. But now we're both burned out. Yeah, no, that's fine. But I have more meter. They don't. So I just need to... Nope. If I hadn't pushed so many buttons, I would have been able to drive Impact back. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what side they were gonna land on. Didn't know what side they were gonna land on. I got cooked. Yeah, it's fine.
M. Bison wins.
I'm not upset about that. I got outplayed. Okay, yeah, they're just literally going to... They will pop literally as much... Oops. They will pop as much drive gauge as they feel they need to in order to like push their advantage, which is wild to me. That's my fault. I should have done something that was cancelable. I'm dead now. OD Scratch Wheel might have killed them if I just opted in right there, but I was a little too scared too. okay, I think I have a bead on specifically the kind of bullshit this person likes to pull. They will burn as much drive gauge as they feel is necessary in order to like put me at a disadvantage. Like they'll just keep drive impacting shit where they think they can get away with it. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Because they're willing to like just like mash, they're willing to like mash drive impact at certain spaces and things like that. I mostly just need to like, as my parents or other people in my family would put it, allow them. And now you eat shit. Because, like a doofus, you kept trying to push too hard. Eat shit. You're good. Go to sleep. Good night. You're good?
Elena,
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Good night. So, like, that's the thing about it, right? Once I sort of figured out that, like, this person was basically like, I'm just gonna drive impact and drive rush and burn a lot of drive gauge. Like, okay, if you want to do that, you can do that. I'm not going to stop you, but you keep doing this and you keep doing this at spots where I'm looking at what you're doing and I'm going, okay,
tell me you're having second thoughts. Come on, we're streaming here. Let's pick up the pace. Here comes a new challenger.
so that's the thing, right? Because Bison has Bison has minimal Bison has minimal options for defending himself in a bad situation, and because he's not super mobile, like if you got Psycho Crusher, Slide, and Head Stomp primarily is your ways to like get it, right? And those aren't bad, but they all have like different situational uses. You have to be very specific about when you use each of those and why. Yeah, good Shoryu. Yeah, that was some goofy shit. I shouldn't have done that. Thank you, Kumabot. I was like, huh? I was like, what happened there? Catch wheel. Yeah, I can't get under the fireball. That was cute, but I'm like, I'm not getting under a fireball like that. Oh, okay. So, and you can't drive impact. If I tried to drive impact that super, I would have eaten shit because you can't DI against supers. It'll break it automatically. Oh, so I was not expecting it to push me that far back, or I would have just been like, I'll just neutral jump it and then punish. Oh, hey, it's Trey! Trey Bogert. Alright, this will probably be the last match, and then I will go figure out somewhere to put us to go hang out. Yeah, no, Power Wave was just sacred. So Terry's conversions are a little bit, like with the Elena patch in particular, they made Terry's conversions a lot more consistent. So it's a little bit, like if you fuck up against him now, it's a little more dangerous. Yep. Power charge, back shoot. Oh, huh. Yeah, it's fair. Bust the whoop. If I had chilled out a little bit, I could have blocked that, punished it, and killed him. That I could have done that for like one super gauge and 2 drive bars. Perry would have been dead. But I fucked it up because I was. I could throw. That's free real estate.
Final round. Fight.
Power charge. Back shoot. Rising. Ooh, it went in. I respect it. Gives them time to build back up drive gauge, but I still have the drive advantage, but I'm also in the corner, and I ate a ton of damage, and it's Terry. So, like, if I fuck up, this happens, basically. Good throw. Damn. If I had more health. Oh, I hate that. Oh, hang on. Let me see. When is Nightbot? When are we gonna hit ads again? Let me look. It should be, yeah, 3 minutes. So I don't have time to like. I'll run another one because I want ads to finish, and then we head out. It could be the same Terry. If it is the same Terry, I'm going to be nope, different one. Rising tackle. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, damn.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm not gonna die. It's gonna hurt. But they have a drive advantage. Not a health advantage, they have a drive advantage. Ooh. Alright, ads are gonna start soon. Be prepared for that, y'all. Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, View was not in plus range.
Elena, win! Round one. Round two. Fight! Elena, win!
Woo! Nice.
Here comes a new challenger.
Alright, let's see. If anybody's wondering how it went with the parry, I won. Yeah, no, that was... Perfect. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have I should not have jumped there, but I was expecting them to not get rid of it. And- oh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Memphis. Yeah, that's fair. I pressed the button and Luke basically just fucking hauled off with Knuckle and I died. Okay. I didn't know that had a hit of armor. That I clenched a little bit there for a second because I didn't know that had armor on it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Because I knew they were gonna die even if I did healing. So like, why not? I wanted to see if it would kill, and I was correct. That's fair. And thanks for using up all your super meter. Yeah, you're still awake though. That's good. Sandblast. Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, I messed up the input for the super cancel. Unfortunate. Ah. If I'd been a little more patient, I might have been able to duck that out. That's not good. Luke almost has full meter. Oh, Luke has full meter now. Alright. No. Gonna hurt, but I'm not dead.
Stay.
Good throw.
Elena, win.
Yeah. Alright. And that's good for us. We're good. Because that's about 3 hours and 15 minutes. And we made it to Diamond 3.5 with Elena. Much better than I would have expected, given that I don't have anything near to like optimal corner carry or all the other stuff. So alright, y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I write articles over on my NeoCities blog sometimes. Stream vlogs for YouTube. Ko-Fi if you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos. Stone if you want to do anonymous gift giving to help support me. My card has my other social media links on it. Munity is the indie game studio co-op that I helped co-found. You can check out our stuff over at munity.games. You can support us on Patreon. And if you want to play Shootlancer itself, which is the game that we are currently working on, we have a demo that is up on itch right now. Last but not least, Gilded. If you want to hang out with us when we're not on stream, whenever we're relaxing, doing other stuff, we watch anime sometimes, things of that nature. Come join us on Gilded. You do need a Roblox account for that. But, you don't have to use it for anything else if you don't want to, but I also understand if you don't feel like it. Thank y'all for hanging out. Next stream will be Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be playing some more Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. We did a bonus stream of that this past Wednesday because I didn't have much game dev stuff to work on. And yeah, that's basically the plan. This upcoming Wednesday, even though I have that interview, the interview is like well before stream time. So I'll tell y'all how it went on Wednesday, when Wednesday come. Let's see here. So last time we rated, so yeah, we did Prez and then Pleasantly. We did Prez and then that was the 18th. So, and I don't think we rated anybody the other day. So. Twisted would have been 2 days ago. This is 23rd now, so 7, 21, 25. All right. So let's just clear off the bottom 3 and see. All right. So I've got the list of people that we've been to recently. I'm going to take a look now. and then I'll switch over the other timers while I'm at it. Let's see. Who do you want to hang out with? I feel like we want to do something a little more chill. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe we don't raid anybody today. I'm trying to think. Nah. Actually. Yeah, I know who we're gonna go hang out with. We're gonna go hang out with Pro Quesadilla. He's playing a game called Fate Trigger, which looks like a third-person anime as fuck team shooter, which I admit has immediately piqued my interest. Even though I don't normally play shooters. I admit it. I'm a sucker for cell shading. What can I say? SPH does raids. Raid call. We're gonna go hang out with Kesa while he plays Fate Trigger. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask if you go outside. Be excellent to each other, but not to bigots, racists, terrorists, sexists, anti-queer folks, or fascists. Black Lives Matter. Trans rights and reproductive rights are human rights. Palestine, Sudan, the Congo, New Caledonia must all be free. Haiti as well. None of us are free till we're all free. Look after each other. Do your best to take care of each other in these times. You don't have to do that with money. Sometimes you just do that with whatever support you can give. Alright, y'all. That's all I got. I'll catch y'all Sunday, Wednesday, or whenever. Till then, deuces.